Hi guys, good evening. I'm just sharing the link, so just one more moment. All right, have a good evening, guys. Let me just share my screen. Okay, let me just set up the chat. Where is chat? Hi Nilesh, good evening. Hi Suresh, good evening. Let's see if hi Nisa, hi Jamie, hi Vasudha, hi Raj. Yes, Mr. Raj, you want to join voice call first? So guys, today was a really day where we started with the positive result from Microsoft and not so positive result from Google, but all the cloud stocks like Snow, Teams, MongoDB, uh, ServiceNow, they all rallied. Okay, so we'll talk about what's happening there and why Amazon is up $2 now. Let me just say hi to all of you. Hi Sridhar, hi Ramakrishna, hi Kumar. And this market sucks. Yes. Hi Mitchell. Yes. Okay, let me do one thing. We have our favorite person Raj on the call. So let me just share the Zoom link right away so that he can share. Okay, we'll talk about today's market and then we'll talk about what we can do from here. I've shared the Zoom link. Raj, bhai, you want to join? You can join. Anybody who wants to join, I can talk about a couple of things and then we can start our daily analysis. Any questions? I am ready to take upfront because this market is really hard. Not for you, it's for me, it's for everyone. So anybody who has any apprehensions, who has any doubts, because we can discuss, we can clarify, we can speak with each other. Opportunity is there. Mr. Raj Arora, you can join in. I've shared the Zoom link. Hi, Ganesh. Yes, Mitchell, market is really hard. So guys, anybody who wants to talk, anybody who wants to discuss what they are going through from this daily tight, non-conducive trading, just come on line. See, I'm giving you so much opportunity to talk, and if you're not coming, then don't complain later on. In between, I will run my scan. Okay. Yes, Mitchell, go ahead. Just come on.
Hey, no, hold on. Let me mute.
See, I'm giving you so much opportunity.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear my voice back as well.
Yeah, I had to mute the YouTube. So thanks for taking my Zoom just session really quick. I just really am here just to talk about just like the psychology of this market recently. It's just, to me, it's been a little tough for me with the consolidation and even like the pullbacks that we've been having that we were first getting, they were just getting bought up, and then we're getting these big sell-offs within 2 days and then these bounces. So I just been really trying to like just focus on like just staying with the trend. But when it's been consolidating so bad, even on like the bigger time frames that I like to use, like, you know, the daily and 4 hour and 1 hour, it's been really hard for me to gauge like the trend. Even with using high connection candles, I'm still getting chopped up throughout the day for consolidation periods. And it's been really hard for me to find any type of momentum. And it's I would say this channel. And then it's like the channel broke for the last 2 days, and it didn't really give you a retest to even take an opportunity to take a short position, even if you wanted to. So I just want your thoughts on that.
So, Mitchell, one thing, like, if you remember a few days, but let me also open my chart on ES first. See, ES, we've been talking very clearly that the loss of 4100, 30, right, will be a clear cut move to 4070.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, if you are not using that level and trying to counter it, you will struggle. Now, today, if you see, we went into SPX right at 41.5 when the ES was 41.5, and it came down drastically. That $1 put made $11. That's like 1000% increase. So all you need to do is you need to wait for the levels and then trade. If you try to trade in between, you will chop. I'll also get chopped. You saw we did Baba today, right? Baba moved a little bit and then I got out with small gains, right? So that's the whole thing. We just need to, if things are not working out, we just need to exit. If we keep on holding position, we'll end up in losses.
Okay. Yeah, you make
Also,
sense.
if you see, last time I told we are building M, we are right there. So this is a high possibility we are coming down all the way here. Very high possibility because we are not able to break this 4170. All right, so let's take level by level. Right now, 4070, and I mentioned very clearly in my Telegram community, 4070 is going to give you the support. It's a 38% Fibonacci. I even posted the chart.
You did. You sure did. Because I even talked to you about it. Like in a Telegram, I was like, well, as long as we can hold it, I do like the upside. We can bounce. So
see, probably the problem here is that at this stage, I will not play for the bounce. I will play sell on rise.
Okay.
Okay. Because this market is not left to play on bounce. Every time it's coming to come near this 34 EM, it's going to get sold. Okay. So theme has changed. It's if you try to buy the dip, you will be struggling. And you will always make money in the short side much quicker than on the long side.
Correct. Right. Okay. Yeah, so it was just I'm glad you gave me that psychology lesson and stuff because I know some people even if you were trying to short the day, 4100 was giving you hard times and you had it consolidated. So you just had to be patient and just let the trade
and just trade one lot, one SPX, and that's it. Don't focus on the stocks because stocks are behaving irrational. The good numbers, the stock is down. The bad number, the stock is up. The really good number, the stock is doing nothing. Really bad number, the stock is up 20%. So instead of that, focus on SPX because right now that's what we can manage.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks, Neville. Appreciate it.
No problems. Yes, Mr. Raj. Come on the mic. You can speak now.
Hi everyone. This is Raj. Hey Naval. So I think that's a good answer. I think so. Basically, we are in that range, the job range. But I think there are a couple of stocks actually. Even I think that Naval said right. We can trade on SPY, SPX, QQQ, right? Triple Q. But other than that, a couple of stocks like Microsoft, Nvidia, right? So, but they are also not right now not options play. I think you can just play with the stocks. Maybe option also they kill premium very soon. So I think you have to have those levels. Keep in mind. I think from there it bounced and then on the sell on rise. I think that's what they. Only these 3-4 stocks are riding the market. That's it.
Yes,
That's if we're not able to cross those levels, right? 4170, like 4150, 4170.
That's the whole problem. We are
Right.
struggling in this range, 4170 to 4070. Now, I called you. I told you to buy SPX puts, and you did not. You ignored it.
I know. Yeah, I ignored it. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I listen. Sometimes I don't listen.
Yes, but
now.
now,
but I think now also right. But I will say also the market is very
It's very
tricky here.
difficult
I
now.
don't think. Yeah, it should break down, but I think few stocks are making it like hold there. So
See, I think we are on the verge of breakdown, maybe before that FOMC meeting. That's, I think, next week on 3rd of May. I think usually I trade on this line, this long-term trend line. Now we lost this trend line. We lost my 2 EMAs, which are Fibonacci EMAs. And now we are just testing this support. If we lose this support, I think we'll come 39.15 right away, because this is the length of this middle part of the M, and that's where we should come.
right.
So we could have actually, because after the earnings, there is no catalyst left.
That's
Right?
correct. So basically next week, yeah, that FOMC, and then basically everyone, whomsoever you talk, right? I know the people on CNBC are also not that great, but like people whosoever is talking, everyone thinks the market should come down, right? But I think these few stocks, even like yesterday, Microsoft hold, right? Otherwise, we should have like 100-point gap down today, maybe, right? That could have
100%.
happened.
Like if
Yeah,
Microsoft
right,
did not use that AI word once again and
right,
that conference, we should be
right.
down really badly today.
Right. And then the one more thing is like, for example, not for example, but I will say like tomorrow is Amazon, right? So if Amazon doesn't behave that it looks like it will not,
See, Amazon,
then probably
I was looking at Amazon. So this is the data which I saw. Amazon on 110 call, there's an open interest of 350,000. That's right.
350K.
Yes. That's across all the expiries. It's not like limited to this expiry. It's across all the expiries which are there. So this
Mhm.
number is going to be very difficult to cross.
Yeah.
Okay. Second thing which I noticed, because I was preparing all this data today so that I can share with you all. Look at this Amazon 105 put. This came with increased IV, meaning that somebody rushed in to buy it at an expensive price at 355 price, and it's about 8,800 roughly, about 3 million put. Okay, now what we need to do is tomorrow, we just need to check the current open interest is 7,066 on this. If we get much more than this, like if we get an additional of 8,000 here, then somebody is ready for a put.
Mhm. Yeah, I don't think like it looks like the Amazon, like I don't know about the levels right now, what it does, but I think it looks like I don't think they will give the better. Even if they give like a little bit better meet expectation,
I think
think
Amazon will
they will pull
meet
it
the
down.
fate like
Right.
Google.
Right. And then what can happen is market can like, because market is already about to break down. Maybe tomorrow it could be the day, like maybe Friday, right? So after that result, if Amazon, so because Microsoft and Nvidia, they are already like super expensive now, right? As compared to like their
Yes, they
earlier
need to fill the gaps.
valuation.
And
Right.
tomorrow,
Right.
like instead of Microsoft, we have Facebook, which
Right.
just jump up. So let's see how it goes. But if you see the puts, there's hardly any open interest on the puts. So this call of
Mhm.
110, if we cross it, there is a very big opportunity towards 120. But if this
Mhm.
act as a stop loss, we can see all the way to 90 very clearly.
Mhm.
Because my concern is UPS, number one. UPS numbers were bad, and UPS hinted that there's a cost now to return. So that cost Amazon will take, with consumer spending going to be less on Amazon, and AWS growth may be there, but that's now factored in because Microsoft numbers pushed Amazon already to that notion that yes, they're going to have good AWS growth. Any miss on that will be taken at hard, really, really hard.
Right.
So keep an eye on
Yeah.
this for Amazon.
Yep.
And other thing which I think for tomorrow, let's also talk about NQ. If you see, NQ is struggling right here. It's not able to cross this 13,017. And the moment it loses this long-term channel, the last time we broke it, we just come at like immediately. Here, if we broke it, the next support comes at 12,600. So for the 2 times, like, let me just increase the size of the candle so that you can see. See, yesterday we came here, we bounced from this channel. Today we came to 13,000, that level. We couldn't cross it. Now we are in the middle right here. The moment we lose 12,900, the game is on. The game is on for shorts. In between 13,000, it's a choppy stage. I will only be long about 13,440 area.
Yeah.
And that's my take. Because if like once Meta earnings are out tomorrow, right? Meta may not go higher from there. I think it may
Yeah.
it may stay there like what Microsoft did. But Apple was weak today. Tesla is relatively weak with everybody. We need to see Nvidia. We need to see other stocks like Snow, ServiceNow, Teams, how they perform. And banks are
Now,
already
yeah.
weak.
Right. Now results are also not that great actually. So now
Yes.
you're also down after hours. So basically now Nvidia is far away, right? Nvidia is the most important stock, right? Nowadays, right? With the AI, you know that. So their results are 25th May. So it's far away, right?
Yes.
So
So
we are left with AMD and Amazon and Apple. So Amazon, I think, disappoint this like tomorrow, Friday we could be down, yeah. And if Apple disappoint for sure, then I don't know.
Apple, I think will do
Right, yeah.
something.
Apple always does something, yeah.
Anything else you want to share, Mr. Raj?
No, I'm good, sir. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. Good night. Yep.
Good night. I'll
Bye.
call you in the morning. Don't worry.
Yep. Yeah. Morning, evening, 6 a.m., 7 a.m. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye. Love you.
Already, bye. Yes, Jignesh bhai, you want to speak?
Hey, Naval. So I don't have any question, but I just wanted to run it by what I feel from today's move that even we had a good earnings and we couldn't hold. We did got.
I'll give you 4 factors here. Okay.
Yeah.
Inflation has come down.
Yeah.
Growth has come down.
Mm-hmm.
Yields have come down drastically. Earnings are doing good on the low expectations. Even then, we are not able to cross 4170.
Correct.
What does it tell you? That there is a liquidity crunch, which is not allowing the market to go higher.
Yep.
Market only moves high on a new money. Now, when Fed is squeezing that money out, plus the higher interest rate, that impact is starting to feel now. One negative news, bang, we go down.
Yeah, it's been frustrating last 15 days trading.
Not 15, almost a month now.
Yeah. I mean, one day I feel like, man, I have to get into market now. It's too much. Probably market's going to break out to 14,000 NQ. And then I get out in a couple of $100 and I become a bear and become a bull. Bear. It's been it's been a nightmare. So I've been bear. I thought it's not supposed to go up, but I want to keep my open mind. And if it is going to go up, then I want to join that. So, but then finally it started to breaking down. Looks like I think we should break down to probably 3,800 and then even lower. I hope, but let's see.
I still feel we'll make the base where we had like the COVID pre-highs, 33.97. I'm looking to that number. That will be my bottom. If this market
I've been looking for that one too, but it's taken so long. I was expecting after 3,600, we're gonna probably make it, but market has some different plans, so I guess it's gonna take.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We cannot predict. We just need to react of what's happening. And every time I try to like take overnight position in this market, I got butchered.
Yeah. So this year, I just started trading in March and haven't made much money. This is horrible year. So only made $6,000, not much in this 4 months.
At least you are green. Like imagine people who have lost a lot.
Yeah. But I don't trade every day, so it depends. And I just take a probably week, and constantly trade that week, then just go silent. So I just I watch market every day and know the price. You have to know the price. So you
Yes,
can't.
you just need to wait for the opportunity. That's it.
Yep.
And you have the patience, right? So play your
Yes.
patience game.
Yep.
It will pay off. It will take time, but this market is not going to be the market which we have seen in the last few years.
Correct. And while I'm here, I want to emphasize everyone that everyone has any money, use that 5% interest rate that Fed is giving, right? Any savings account, any money you have, just put in there. I think SNAX or SWEXX. If you have any free money in a TD Ameritrade, you're not trading, you're on sideline, just put in there. Because TD Ameritrade is not going to give you any interest unless you put into those money market mutual fund. That is SWEXX or SNAXX. So I advise everyone, whoever listening, just put that money if you're not trading. And then after 30 days, they're going to let you leverage that money if you need it. And then if you think the time is right, invest it and then withdraw that money from that money market fund. So you don't get interest charged. But
Yep.
That's all I have. No.
Alrighty, no problems. Mohammed, you want to say something? You want to talk something?
Yeah, hi Naval, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, I was eyeing on Infosys. I mean, it's been the stock was flying for many days, and I think because of the bad earnings, it came down. What is your take? I mean, is it something to invest tradable
I think
or?
we talked about this last time as well. That 214 is the area for Enphase. 219.
Right. I mean, now it's come down to 160 range or so.
Yes, the moment it lost 219, you see, there was no support here. Look at the chart. There was no support at all.
True.
That's what happens.
So I mean, would you like I mean, at what point of time you would think that it is reversing?
So it found the support right there at 163, which is the 50% retracement. Maybe it will try to 169 one time and then you can sell it off again. It's not going to come up.
I mean, I was thinking of buying puts tomorrow.
Wait for 169. It's like a sell on rise opportunity. If you will sell here, then you will get chopped. Better let it come higher, 169, 170, and then make puts, add puts.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
No problems. Yes, Nilesh bhai.
No, Neville, I don't have anything to say. That this market is really tough, and I was gonna say it requires patience, and the levels that you've been providing on ES been really spot on. So, so thanks for helping all of us. So
No problems. So guys, anyone on the YouTube chat who wants to discuss, I'm still like giving 5 more minutes. Anybody who wants to talk, you can join the Zoom call. The link is right there if you scroll up. And if not, I'll start my like view on ES and NQ and my tickers. All right. Okay. Yes, Mitchell.
Yeah, I just had a quick question. I don't know if you're gonna go over this in a review or not, but can you just give like your thoughts on GDP numbers tomorrow?
It's not going to impact. No.
Okay.
There's no impact whatsoever.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, Nilesh.
hey, Neville, I'm not sure if you're gonna cover it. I just wanted to get your thoughts on Costco as well. I know you were
I was
following that.
interested in that and it failed.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that. So just wondering if you'll talk more about that.
Let me
'Cause
just see if I have it in my list. I have it, so yep, I'll cover it.
Okay, great. Thank you.
I can do DDOG MA, sure. I'll do that. Okay, guys, if we don't have any questions, I'll start. Let me just mute everybody for Participants. Okay. Okay. Let's start with these stickers first, which people are asking. MA, MasterCard. So Visa had good numbers, MasterCard had good numbers, but if you look at them, like they reflect exactly the pattern which is coming up in ES. It's called a M pattern. Okay. If you look it more clearly, it's a head and shoulder pattern as well. The neckline is around 350. If it loses 350, and this will happen, why? This will happen for two reasons. Okay. Number one, the consumer spending is going to get hit because of the liquidity crunch. Second thing, similar to foreclosures, people have enormous amount of debt on their credit cards. I think we are reaching a stage where we can start to see the credit card defaults. That's going to impact MasterCard because MasterCard gets the money or the revenue from the transactions. Those transactions will not happen now. This is going to have a serious impact on the banks, which are giving the debt to the customers. But MasterCard is going to lose on the revenue because of the reduction in the number of transactions, because these are already like credit cards are running all to the like limits. People are just paying minimal. So anytime you see 350, that's a confirmation MasterCard is going down. Then we have DDOG. DDOG is like, today it gapped up because of Microsoft news. But I don't have that much confidence in DDOG unless it like, now there's a gap and every gap in DDOG is filled. If I go here, it's create a high Kenichi candle. So I would say it needs to see, until yesterday, it was in a very tight range. Went up, went up, went up, went up. So it's again now at that 69 area, 69.90. Let's take it 70. It needs to cross 70 and give you a close above 73. Then you should be positive about DDOG. Otherwise, it's going to fade. Let me see if anyone else has any other question, because I don't want to Google. Oh, how I did today's trade. I posted my ES today, the SPX trade. Again, like I use 30-minute candles and 15-minute candles. So during the day, it's Wednesday, right? So right here, I think this is 12:30. Yes. So if you look at this candle right there, right here, I saw the move happening. It lost. No, this is not today. Sorry. Let me just move a little on the right side. Yes. So this was the first red top, and I even posted the chart for this on my Telegram community. So this was an evening star. This was the first flat top which came in. I entered SPX put. The logic was very simple. The high Kenichi candle has a flat top. Second thing, 34 was leading 24, so trend was negative. Now, once I entered SPX at 1.2. and we led it to all the way to 408283. I think this second candle, yes, this is the candle where I got out and the price was 5.75. Then it got into the money, and right here it made $11. So I could have kept 2 more candles. Yes, there's no problem, but I didn't want to lose like 400% on my option. So that's the reason I was out. That's about SP expert. All right, guys, I'm going to start my tickers now. And let's start from the daily scan. So I'm looking for inside day. We have Baba, McDonald's, Triple Q. Do I have Baba? No. Triple Q is inside day. Crowd, no. Team just rallied. So there's nothing on my list. Let me do any bearish candle patterns on daily. Nothing. Any bullish candle patterns? Nothing. 1234. I will just choose 3412. On 30-minute candles. Only left, so nothing. So there's hardly anything on the scans. So let's start from ES. Okay. Now ES is, if you see currently, ES is still in the neutral territory. It has given up, but this was the resistance which we faced. Now it has come to the support area. Now, what it has lost the long-term trend line. Like if you see this channel starting from the October lows, it lost that in the last 2 days. And once it has lost it, if you want to call this a M pattern, you can call this. You want to call this head and shoulders, you can call it. If you want to call it head and shoulders, then 4,000 is your neckline. If you lose 4,000, boom, then you're ready for a big downside. But right now, the momentum is negative because we are seeing the flat top. So the theme should be sell on rise. Where can we sell? And let me just see if I have futures. Extend hours, yes. And I also want to add volume for now. You see, in the last few days when we're talking, the volume was not so great on ES. Like when we were doing this congestion. But for the last 2 days, the volume has increased, not immensely, but a little bit. So this selling is happening with some strength. Now, what should be our areas? Now, 4098 is my stop loss. 4098. And if you look at these levels, like we hit 4070, exactly. We faced 4070 and the loss of 4149, and boom, we came from 4130 all the way to 4070. So the levels always work, and I do not change these levels at all. So right now, my stop loss is 4098. My target is 4072. And the moment I lose, let me just remove the volume for futures. Yes. Once I lose it, I don't have any support until 3995 in straight line. Or let me just change the candle and see the candle piece. I've supported 40.25. So 40.25 is the next support. I am bearish 60% on ES because of the banks. Now I want to sell on rise. 40.85 to 40.90 area. If it comes here, I'm gonna sell it. I'm gonna sell it very clearly. I'm not gonna hold off. My intent is sell on rise, especially on ES. Okay, and these are my targets. Now we broke. It broke channel. It lost 12 and 34 both. Broke out of channel. Lost 12 and 34 EMA. So all this is negative. So probability of selling on rise increases immensely. And we could have some aggressive selling below that 40.72 area. If you want to try long, buy above 40.98. First target is the 12 EMA, which is 41.26 now. 41.26. And then the trend line, which is 41.45. And it's 40%. Now, there's also a possibility of a fake breakdown. Fake breakdown meaning tomorrow we go down below 40.70, come back and do 40.80. That will be called as a fake breakdown, meaning we make a newer low right there and then bounce. If that happens, that's also a possibility. Our target is 41.25. So I'm gonna make a note here. If ES break 40.72 or today's 40.68, right? 40.68 and makes no new low. If it goes to 40.80, go long. This is a fake breakdown, and fake breakdowns are happening in this market. So do not ignore them and keep in mind, if it goes to 40.65, come back and give 40.80, you need to try long. If it breaks and loses 40.65, 40.60, or it holds there for more than 15-minute candle close, you should not be looking for a fake breakdown. Fake breakdown should happen within 15 minutes. If it recovers, it's good. If it doesn't, then that's it. So that's on the ES side. On NQ, NQ is inside day, 1, 2, and then let's say double inside day. I would say inside day. NQ is inside day. Inside day. Up. So NQ is relatively stronger. But if I have to try long on NQ, I would only go long above 13,040. I will not try anything under that. 13,040 is my 12 EMA. And that's about like almost 100 point from here. So I'm not inclined to go long on NQ either. So 13,017 is my stop loss. My first target will be 13,150. Yeah. 13,150. 13,300. It's an inside day up. Now, this is possible that I can try a long position if we come to, like, we make a new low. This was a low, 800. If we make a new low and then bounce, which I don't think so is going to happen on NQ. So inside day up, I'm not looking for a fake breakdown on NQ. If NQ breaks down, it will break down. There's hardly any possibility of a fake breakdown on NQ. So that's on that side. Short side, same thing. I would love to sell this if it comes around 975. Again, sell on rise. To 12,975. 13,017. Target 900 now. 12,900. And then 870 should, like today's low, 865, and then 800. 865/800. This should provide that. It's on a high Kinishi candle. It's a flat top, 1, 2, third flat top on daily. Loss of 12 EMA and back tested 34 EMA. Let me just check flat tops on NQ or ES. It's the second flat top. Second flat top on HA daily. Now, one thing which I've done here, if you look at my watch list, right there, if you look, I have added this automatically, that for ES there is -2, for NQ there is -3. The count is there. So this is working right now and giving me much more confidence. And it gives me very clear direction that yes, the 1234 is down, the HA is down, I should not be going long. Simple. Okay, let's go to triple Q. So triple Q is holding right in between, like it's like testing that 34 EMA to the point. Now the situation has come up where it is testing and it's an inside day. Inside day on NQ can be really, really interesting. It could be inside day up, inside day down. Inside day down. And there is no HA candles because there is a body here. I would love to sell this around 315. Sell on rise. $315 is my stop loss, so 314. If it comes, like it's right there, 314. My stop loss is 315, which is the 12 EMA, and my target is 311. 311.35 and 307.65. That's sell on rise. If I have to try long, I would try long above 315 only. Stop loss is 313. Target is 320. Yes. So that's on triple Q. Again, I'm more inclined towards sell on rise rather than buying in this market. Nilesh, yes. So now let's go for Apple. Apple was weak. Okay, and we need to accept that. Apple still doesn't have any Kinishi like flat top, but it's coming to a point where it has lost to EMA. So Apple has short. This sell can be aggressive, and it's on the weekly. There's a potential evening star, which I mentioned last time. So right now, if you see, there is a potential evening star, which is setting up beautifully on Apple. Now, next week, we have earnings. I seriously see this going to be a perfect breakdown. And people who don't know what evening star, I would like to spend 1 minute. Right at the bottom, we have Morning Star. Morning Star is a setup which tells you that the bottom is in. So you come from top, at the bottom you make a doji, and then you have a follow-up green candle. And once you have a follow-up green candle, you see 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4 follow-up candles. And these are weekly candles. These are not small candles. Now look at this. All the way from 125, we hit 167. We made a perfect gravestone doji, and now we are following. So it's a perfect evening star. Next week, Apple have earnings. If we go by this, we should hit 141 on Apple. That's my take. If the numbers are bad from Apple, we should hit 141. So tomorrow or on Friday, we could see Apple to go down drastically. Now 165 is a sell area for Apple, stop loss, 165. Even today, like when the market was going up, Apple was struggling to hold. And tomorrow, if it goes up, I would love to sell this and 164. So sell near 164. Targets are on the daily basis 160.75. It's not a flat top. Sell can be aggressive. It's not a potential evening star. It's an evening star on weekly. And this could be like 160.75. And let's look at the Apple flow for one moment. Come on. See, 165 will not be easily crossed. There are 317,000 open interest around that range. The next big support which comes like 165, 170 is very tough to crack. Exactly similar structure to Amazon. Now we need to see whether we are seeing calls or puts. I think I'll be more than happy to track Apple tomorrow and for Friday. No, I think I'm fine, Joe. People can hear me. So Apple is right there. This is my blue ticker now. One of my favorite setups. I'm removing this buy side on Apple. AMD. AMD, I mentioned multiple times that 86 is an area where if it comes, it could be really good. So today it like when if you see yesterday we dropped down, today we gapped up, we managed to test 86. 86 is an important area. If we hold 86, we might do a back test of 89. And because of so much AI, AMD, NVIDIA might move really high, but I think they're coming to a point where they could be aggressive sell on AMD and NVIDIA both. Because this was a good support. Now it's acting as a resistance. 2 days back to back, we are stuck. So if, again, there's a big if, I'm just keeping AMD to neutral. If AMD stays above 86, I will keep a very small stop loss, 85.50. I will try long for 89.50, 89.50, which is the 12 EMA Fibonacci, and then 93. I will flat top on daily. Let's check on high Kinishi candles. There's no flat top anymore. loss of 85.5, sell it for 81 with 86 stop loss. So that's the possibility for AMD. Amazon is like struggling with 105.86 area. That's again a 61.8 Fibonacci. We are making dodgy, but we are progressing higher. But on the DMI, if you see, we are reaching a positive ticker, which is 25. The strength is 20. And tomorrow morning, we might see more. Now, again, the earnings are there. I'll be more than positive on Amazon if we can break 109. If we don't, then I am a little skeptical. The moment I lose 105.86, I am losing Amazon. So for Amazon, I am now neutral. I'm going to add 2 rows for Amazon. Let me copy right there. One is neutral. So buy above 106, stop loss 105. Targets are this. In normal candles, again, it's a dodgy right there. So if I lose 103.50, that's going to be an evening star on Amazon. So I just want to see if we can hold 105 or not. And short side, sell below 105. 106 is my stop loss. Target is 101. 96.3. Potential evening star on daily. Break above 109 can make it rally. I'm going to 50-50 on Amazon. But it's an earnings, so earnings can do anything. So I'm just sharing the levels if somebody wants to trade earnings. BA posted earnings, failed, and now it's right there. It lost the momentum, but in the after hours, it's showing a little up, but I don't care. I will only try up on a BA. See, the momentum is there, but there's no strength in this upward momentum. So I think it's time for BA to give up. There's time when you think that yes, market should allow you to, but it's time for BA to give up. So I'm going to sell BA for now. BA, I'm short. I will sell on rise. 204.5. Stop loss is 206.25. Target is 200. There are gaps. 197.50. 190.64. And let's check on the weekly candle. Yes, if it loses 202, it's inside week breakdown. Then below 202 or below 202. double inside week breakdown, which could be nasty. So BA is negative. Point. So yes, not yesterday, day before. Yesterday when we were talking that 53.78 is an area where we should bounce. So today we bounced right there and we made 59, but we closed right on that area. So again, till the moment 54 area is held, I will not short coin. I will only short it if we lose that area. So this statement still remains positive. Costco. Costco tried, like if you look at this triangle, went up, came down, went up, came down, went up, starting to come down. Now 491 is a good support. The loss of 491 can be bad. So I would just keep an eye on Costco. And I'm giving you the logic why I'm saying all these things so that you can keep on your notes. It had lost 23 Fibonacci, lost 12 EMA, lost 34 EMA, could not cross this area at all. Now, if I lose 494.5, the Costco is now short. Sell below 4.9. What's today's low? Let's sell it before today's low. 493.39. So let's sell it below 493. Stop loss 495. 34 EMA target 491. 486. 491. 486. 60%. Akishini candle, first flat top. Flat top on daily, HA, then rejection from triangle body. That's it. ITSI. ITSI finally, like, it's not able to cross this 12 EM at all. So maybe it depends on the earnings now. But if you look at ITSI, this 99 area is a good support and it lost that. So I'm not going to push it for more upside. I think it's time for ITSI to give back the areas, and the support comes at 94 area. So I will sell ITSI on rise. ITSI is short now. Sell on rise to 97, 98. Stop loss 99.25. Target area is 94.75. And then 90. 90 is an extremely good area for ITSI if you want to add before the earnings, if you can get it. I'll be positive, and it's an inside day, inside week breakdown. So it's inside week breakdown, which right happened there. So inside week breakdown. Inside day down. Inside day and inside week breakdown. So possibility on ITSI is this. Google is something I'm not able to understand. It's tested 34 EMA, tested 12 EMA, tested Fibonacci resistance and failed. So now I would love to sell this on rise if it comes here to 104. So I want to sell this around 104.50. Sell on rise 104.50 if it comes. Stop loss 105.60. Target 102.80, which it did. 101.80, 97. So 60% possibility. If I reduce it to Aikinishi, no flat tops. If I do it on weekly, yep. So very clean. Positive buy above this area. So I'm going to reduce 40% here. No definition for Google. So if it sustains above 105.60, then it's good. Otherwise, there's no point on Google. Meta. So Meta did earnings today. And again, similarly, if you see, we had a doji at the top, and now we had a doji end of the day. We are now going to bounce. So again, there's a very high potential for Meta. 232.75, if it holds, that's good. If it loses that, it might come down. Because the market momentum is not so great. So 232.75 is an area. So Meta is neutral, I will still say, even if it posted so great numbers, I'm still calling it neutral. My stop loss is 232.75 and sell below 230. Sell below 230 and the gaps will be at 221. Let me see right here in 5-year candles. It's 5-year candles. So 227.32. 221. Go long above this area. So today we hit 232. So I'm going to mention 232.75 for if we break 232.75, then we have the gap at 244.65. 244.65. If it holds 232.75, we can go for 244.65. Otherwise, this. Microsoft. Microsoft is non-stop. It's one stock like Nvidia, which doesn't know how to fall. But if you look Microsoft, it exactly, and in the chat also, I mentioned 298.86. This is an area for Microsoft. So this will provide a resistance because it's a 61.8 Fibonacci number. It's not an easy number to cross. Now, where should we sell? We should sell below 294. If market wants to sell Microsoft, I will sell Microsoft below 294. Because there are gaps which needs to be filled now. So below 294, my stop loss is 295.30. And once I come into this area, 291.80, 291, 287.8 to 87.4. 287.4. Now, if you want to buy with 295.3, 298.8, 298.8 and 304. Crossing 298 will be hard. So I'll mention it. Crossing 61.8 fib, 298.8 is going to be hard. So 40-60 right here, where you can buy near 295.50, 296. Small stop loss on the long side, small stop loss on the short side. Netflix, I think Netflix is failing. I tried multiple times, but Netflix is failing. If we lose 319, I'll be shorting Netflix for 315, 310. 319 has provided good support. Now I'm reducing it to neutral. It is yet to fall. Sell below 319. 319 has been tested. Again, it's dodgy. Tomorrow, if we see a move out 325.24, yes, you can make it as a morning star and go higher. But we need to see what happens tomorrow. Even after Meta earnings, this didn't move. So I'm going to keep stop loss of 323, target of 315.5, 310. So I am selling this one. In red. And go long above 325 only on Netflix. Nvidia is again testing this long-term trend line and making dodges. It's coming to 273, 74 area. It's struggling right there. So this statement 273, 274, it's right there. If you want to buy only about 275. Shopify. Instead of Shopify, I'm going to do now. Now, if it loses 444, I would say 440, I'll be a seller on now for 423. So instead of shop, I will do it now. Short on now. Sell below 440, stop loss 445. Targets are 433, 423. And now numbers are not so good. So keep an eye on now. If it breaks down, it will be a very good win for us. Snow rally today. And after a good consolidation, it finally broke out of this range. And now it's around 147. I don't want to touch it, so I'm removing it for now. I'm just going to keep one less sticker in my list. Tesla. So Tesla, I've been saying 155, 154. Tesla to fill the gap. It did this now. So I've been selling Tesla from 208, if you remember, right from 208, 61.8 Fibonacci. It failed and it's now coming and it's trying to fill the gap. Now, stop loss here, if you see, will be the high here, the low here. The low was 154.75. So let's say 155 is our stop loss. Sell on rise between 154, 155. The stop will come at 146. I would say 150 is the round number and 145. If you want to buy, or if you see a fake breakdown, like if it breaks down and comes back again, let's look out for, like, the only possibility comes if it crosses 161. So I'm not even interested, but 155 is a stop loss. Buy about 156. Today's high 161. Okay, 161, 50, 165. Again, I don't think so. It's gonna be buyer. It's only going to be sell here. And Google is also neutral. So I don't have any positive ticker. I have neutral to short buys. So guys, this is my list. I already invited you to discuss. So I'm going to post this information across. Yes or no?
Naval bhai, quick question about now. I thought the numbers were good, both EPS and revenue beat, unless I'm missing something.
Yeah, I don't know what you read. I didn't find it up to the mark.
Okay, so you are not saying it from the charts, you are saying it from the numbers.
See, I don't trust chats. You have to.
Oh no, charts, sorry, not chats, charts.
No, I'm saying you have to read the balance sheet. You have to read the complete details. The numbers
Okay.
are not so good.
Okay, that's fine. Understood. And lastly, based on how Microsoft behaved, it went to 300 and then came back. Do you expect
It
any
never went to
reverse
300.
in after hours yesterday?
It doesn't matter what happened in the after hours or pre hours. I've told, ignore after hours and pre-market hours. Ignore those numbers are not counted. Those things are not there
Understood.
at all.
Understood. I know you have told us that that doesn't mean filling a gap. What is your best guesstimate about Meta? You think a reversal, or you expect maybe more running up?
I just covered Meta a few minutes back.
Yeah, I was confused about that little bit. What is your where
See,
would
I'm
bias?
looking to short if it breaks 230 area. 232 is resistance area, similar to like Microsoft, where it hit 298.
Okay.
So if it hit 232.75 in the morning, I don't know what's going to be like 233 here or 230 or even less than 230. I don't know. So if it goes below 232, I will be looking to short this.
Okay. No, reason I asked bhai is that in after hours at 2:30 I shorted. I did not think it should run up so much, but now I am trapped. Okay. Thank you.
All right. UPS. So guys, UPS is my last, and then I'm sleeping because it's already 1.5 hours. UPS lost 177. It's coming to 166 now. 166 is an area where it can find support. 168, yes, 168. If it comes back to 177, things might change, but I am not inclined to add UPS at this moment, not at all. All right, guys, thank you for joining in tonight. Hope we make good money tomorrow. And if you have any questions, you can post it on my Twitter or my channel. I'll try to answer, but try to participate as much as you can. That will really help you and me both. All right. Take care. Bye-bye. I'll see you